Hey, welcome back everyone to the most exciting review up to date. Why is it so exciting? Because our logo is on the Timepiece and we officially have our own brand. The Timepiece arrived in this foam box with a dress label on top. Upon unboxing, finds our exciting timepiece securely bubble wrapped. In reality, it is a sterile version of a Corgeut brand timepiece, and the AliExpress seller just customized our logo on it. Our logo is for our day job doing work that is totally unrelated to this YouTube channel. Anyhow, we thought it will be fun to see our logo appear on the timepiece. Maybe we can amuse a few people along the way. This watch was purchased from Dmitry Store on AliExpress. Few other sellers also provide custom logo service without extra charge. We have their links below. Regarding this custom logo for our daytime job, we want to give a huge shout out to our logo designer, Mr. Wong, or should we say Professor Wong, who is a retired graphics professor from a huge university system. Feel free to leave any comments for him below. He will be watching this video because he is more amused by this watch than I am. As for our company, it is just plain fun to see our own logo or initials being displayed on the watch dial. Putting the custom logo excitement aside, the timepiece itself is just exciting. Right out of the box, the watch looks beautiful and its construction feels solid. It is made by Corgeut, and it is an homage to the Homage Seamaster 300 as worn by James Bond in the movie Spectre. We ordered from Dmitry Store on AliExpress for $96. It took about 3 weeks to arrive. They offer several options. For the movement, we choose Seiko NH35 instead of Miota or Seagull. For the straps, we ordered them in 316L stainless steel bracelet and also NATO strap. For the dial, we choose black with the unmistakable 0 at 12 o'clock on the bezel. Let's get some measurements. The diameter is 41.5 mm, bracelet at the lug measures at 19.6 mm, which tapers down to 16.8 mm at the clasp. Lug to lug measures at 50.1 mm. Thickness is 13.6 mm. The watch feels solid. It has no AR coating on the crystal. It has ceramic bezel and it is slightly off alignment at 12 o'clock. The bezel is harder to turn. It is acceptable with solid clicks. The movement is NH35 automatic movement. The crown is screw-down crown, which has a nice tactile grip. The hands are smooth and precise to adjust. The manual winding action is fantastic. Top of the watch has a high polish finish. Turning to its side spots our custom logo printed on the crown. Nice touch. The side has a brush finish. Overall very nice watch case. Moving down to the bracelet. It is made out of 316L stainless steel and certainly feels very sturdy. High polish in the middle links and brush finish on the outer links. The bracelet uses push pins. Underneath this push lock is a milled butterfly clasp. Then we will have a clear view of the exhibition case and the NH35 movement, taking away moments of an exciting day. The clasp is easy to operate, but it has no micro adjustments. Instead, we use half links for smaller adjustments, which works okay. One thing we find really unique about this watch is its recessed shark teeth indexes. Usually watches use applied indexes that sits on top of the watch dial. These orange shark teeth indexes are actually sitting on a recessed level of the watch dial, creating a depth effect that is visually very interesting. So this watch actually has two watch dials. The lower and recessed dial where the orange shark teeth indexes are sitting on, and the top dial in black that carries the usual markers and details where all the hands are mounted. This is a very unique watch dial and quite crafty in fact. This watch uses the Seiko NH35A automatic movement, which carries 21,600 beats per hour with a power reserve of approximately 41 hours. Beat error is great at 0.1 millisecond. Amplitude is good at 274, wish it can be a little higher. It runs 9 seconds fast per day, which is very acceptable. As for the crystal, our diamond selector used a reading of 2 bars to confirm that this is a sapphire crystal. As for the looms, the blue indexes faded within 2 minutes, and the green looms on all hands lasted no longer than 8 minutes before everything turns completely dark. Here is how we ordered this watch with custom logo. The seller messaged us right after our purchase. They asked for our logo, so we sent it in. They immediately got us our first proof with our logo a tad too small. So we asked them to enlarge it, and we even sent in a Saint Martin watch pic asking the seller to enlarge our logo to the like of the Saint Martin design. And then they came back with a second proof, and we ordered one each. Looking at it on a computer screen two-dimensionally gives us an idea, but only the real product will tell. One more thing, while they can print it in the color yellow gold for free, any other color would have cost extra $35. This is a no-brainer. We choose yellow gold because it is the default color of our logo. Here is the version with the smaller logo and a NATO strap, while the watch case remains the same. The NATO strap is good quality, which gives this timepiece a more sporty look and yet maintains its elegance. Here is how it compares side by side. And now we can really tell the difference between a smaller logo and the bigger one. Each one has its merits. The smaller logo seems to fit proportionally with the overall design, but the details of the logo is harder to recognize. On the other hand, the bigger logo displays our initials KL much better. We are biased towards the version with the bigger logo simply because it is more legible. Now that we are comparing them side by side, I think the optimum size can be in between these two. But I am too embarrassed to ask the seller for a redo. Tell us what you think and which version you like in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Well, it is just fun to wear this watch. The hardware itself is high quality. Even though there are other good homages we can put our logo on, we choose this Seamaster 300 design because it is not as ubiquitous as other designs such as the Rolex Submariner. And yet, it offers an NH35 as an option. Nothing wrong with that, and it's absolutely worth every single dime. This timepiece was produced strictly for our amusement and for our office use only, so we won't be making any money off it. The biggest supporter of this watch and video is probably our logo designer, Mr. Wong, who has been waiting for this video to come out for at least 3 months. I think he has been posting on his Facebook page and received many likes about how his design ended up on a watch face as a name brand. Years ago, he only expected this design to end up on stationery items such as letterheads or business cards. Well, just like life, with some cost, we can always push everything to another level. It is just a matter how far we can go with a limited cost. As for this one, we have boldly gone beyond his expectations. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.